This one thought saved me from relapsing more times than I can count. Every time the urge hit, this thought cut straight through all the BS and brought me back to who I really was and who I really wanted to be. If you don't know me, my name is Krishna. I'm someone who quit his porn addiction after many, many years of struggling with it. And I'm teaching the lessons that I personally learned along the way. And I make these videos so that you can quit too, and you don't have to suffer as much as I did. The one thought that helped me more than anything else, that literally it cut through all the BS and actually significantly decreased the likelihood that I would relapse in the future, right? Is this one thought where I would say that after every time I would get an urge, after every time that I'd want to relapse, I would say, I don't need to escape because it's not aligned with who I want to be. That's it. That's all I would say. I don't need to escape because it's not aligned with who I want to be. And so I think that because, at least for me, every relapse began with the belief that I need to get away from something, that I need to get away from emotional pain, from abuse, from trauma, from loneliness, anxiety, depression, poor mental health, right? I need to get away from that. But when you understand that you don't need to escape, you don't have to escape, then the urge loses a lot of its power. Because the real battle for you, and if you can relate to what I'm saying, for you the real battle is not against porn. It's against what you are using porn to run away from, which is the thing that you're avoiding, right? It's avoidance. Every time you face the discomfort that you're feeling, every time you face a negative feeling that you're trying to run away from, without numbing it, by just observing it and feeling it, you grow, right? Because that means that you are thinking about a part of yourself and you are sort of analyzing a part of yourself that you might have repressed. Every time you avoid that negative feeling, every time you use porn to get away from that negative feeling, you shrink, right? You don't grow. You need to face whatever it is that you're running away from, because that is the only way that you will be able to solve this. Once you address the root cause, the symptom will go away. And the thing is that it's not what you do in front of other people that necessarily matters at all, right? It's who you are when no one is watching, right? Who are you when there's no one? There's no one around you. You're in your room. You're by yourself. Who are you in those moments, right? Because that's the true you. You become who you are when no one is watching. And so I heard this, which said that confidence doesn't come from shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having undeniable proof that you are who you say you are, right? The only work that matters is the work that nobody sees, is the work that no one else sees, because that shows you who you really are rather than who you say you are. It's easy to work in front of people. It's easy to say a lot of things in front of other people. Who are you when no one is watching? When that urge hits late at night, right? It's not just about quitting porn. It's about whether or not you are committed to becoming the future version of you. And so the man that you want to be, the person that you want to be, he's made in those silent moments. He's made in those late nights. He's made in those times when, you're sitting on your chair and you're scrolling and you could have the choice to watch porn or to not watch porn and to get up and do something else. What do? That's what defines you. That's what defines who you are, and that's what defines who you want to be, right? Because at least for me, when I thought about changing my identity, when I thought about changing the person that I was into the person that I wanted to be, that's when things really started to take off. That's when I was getting from day 3, day 4, relapsing every 3 days, every 4 days. That's when I got from that to 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And now, fast forward to today, I haven't watched it in 3 years. It's been 3 years since I even touched that type of stuff, that type of content. Why? Because it's who I am, right? It's not aligned. Porn is not aligned with who I want to be. And so it goes. When you say to yourself, hey, I'm quitting, right? I'm trying to quit. I'm on NoFap. I still struggle with this problem, but I'm trying to quit. That's a good half step in the right direction. But you're still accepting that frame that you are that way. And if you want to become a different person, you need to behave a different way, which means that you also need to say different things about who you are. You just don't watch porn, right? And maybe that might not be true for you right now, but once you form that belief that you're someone who just doesn't do it, when you start to think like, okay, what would that guy do? That future version of you, right? That higher version of you. What would he do? Right? What would his day look like? What would his mindset look like? What would he do every time he gets an urge, right? And so the next time the urge comes around, I want you to just pause and just say this out loud, which is just the same thing that I said that worked for me, which was, I don't need to escape because it's not aligned with who I want to be. And the thing is that every time you say yes to that urge, you're saying no to your future self. But the inverse is also true. Every time you say no to that urge, every time you say no to that desire, then you say yes to the future version of you. You say yes to the higher version of you. And so, again, your actionable step, just say that, right? I don't need to escape because it's not aligned with who I want to be. And so feel the emotion that you're feeling. You should feel it, right? But let it pass through you, right? Because you can feel something, but you don't need to act on it necessarily. Feel the emotion fully. Let it pass through you. And then just say, I don't want to escape because it's not aligned with who I want to be. It's as simple as that. And every time you do that, you are going to rewire your brain in the direction of actual strength and actual progress, not weakness. If you find that these free videos help you, if you find that this video helped you, then if you want the free, actual, step-by-step system that I used, you can click the link in the description down below. Again, it's just a free step-by-step system that I personally use to quit porn. I hope this video helped you, man. Take care.